Alright guys, what's up? How y'all doing? Today I was gonna do a little bit of a different thing. This video is gonna be less edited and it's kind of just me going through the Season 9 Overwatch 2 patch notes because they just dropped like 2 days ago as of this recording and I kind of wanted to talk about them. It should be stated, I am a medal ranked player, so a lot of my takes on them are going to come from a medal ranked perspective, but I mean, it is what it is, so let's just get right into it, alright? So, revitalizing the Overwatch 2 experience. Alright. The newest season of Overwatch 2 is just around the corner, and with it comes some exciting changes. During our Overwatch 2 What's Next panel at BlizzCon 2023, we shared a sneak peek at some of the philosophy guiding many of the system changes coming this year, striving to make PvP gameplay more rewarding and fun, and providing greater transparency for players in-game. We are introducing major changes to competitive in the new season, from a new progression system, to an all-new skill tier above Grandmaster, as well as major gameplay changes to combat and hero survivability. Read for details on what you can expect for Overwatch 2 Season 9 Champions. Alright, dude. Fuck, this is gonna be a big one. Like, to be fair, I kind of already know what's going on, but I want to read it myself, you know? I've heard it from other YouTubers, I just want to read it myself. Updating the competitive experience. We've heard your feedback on competitive play over the last 8 seasons, and we have some big updates coming that will give you the opportunity to build on your skills and see how you progress through the competitive ranks. We built a better system that's more accurate while also helping convey the meaning behind the mathematical complexity of a modern matchmaker and bring clear insights about what impacts your rank in every match. Right off the bat, good. That's all I gotta say on that one, good. Alright, seeing how and why your rank changes. One piece of feedback we heard is that just knowing your rank doesn't say anything about why your rank went up or down. Competitive updates originally worked to provide updates that reflected your growth as a player across multiple matches, but with the goal to provide better transparency, or greater transparency rather, in each individual match, we're going back to updating your rank after every match and showing how much progress you gain or lose between each skill division. We're also displaying modifiers that affected your last match below the rank progression bar. Some modifiers help provide transparency in the matchmaking for each match, like getting a boost when you defeat a team that was more favored to win. While other modifiers show if your rank is calibrating, like going on a huge win streak, proving you belong in a higher rank. Feedback is a driving force behind these changes, and we want to hear your thoughts on competitive play now that you'll have more context for each game. Rank information. All cool, it's a graphic. The progress bar shows how much your rank increased as a result of a match. The bigger the highlighted section, the more rank was gained or lost. Oh, the bigger the highlighted section, period. The more rank was gained or lost, period. I think they made a typo. The reasons why more rank might have been gained or lost are explained in the modifiers below. Alright, this is some of the big shit, alright? Okay, so a win streak, bonus for a high win rate. Okay, so you get more XP. That's the green arrow means you get more. The red arrow means you get less, pretty intuitive. So, loss streak, penalty for high loss rate. Makes sense. Calibration, your rank is uncertain. So you got the dueling arrows there because it's not sure where you belong. Makes sense. Uphill battle, you weren't favored but you won. Great, okay, yeah, if you're in a higher ranked lobby than you think you belong in, and you win, you get more XP, cool. Reversal, you were favored but you lost. Again, makes sense. Volatile, you lost calibration matches after ranking up. Okay, fair enough. Consolation, you weren't favored and you lost. Okay. See, okay, well, I think that's a really interesting one. I like that. Because if you weren't favored to win, the odds were already against you and you lost, that was what was expected. But if you played your heart out, you did your best, but you still lost, even though everything was stacked against you, you're still, like, semi-rewarded for that. That's cool. I like that. Expected, you were favored and you won. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. They thought you would stomp, you stomped, so you don't get a huge boost for that. That makes sense. Cool. I love how that's laid out. That is super clear. Awesome. Bring a fresh start with placement matches and rank resets. With both the changes to competitive play and the broader changes to gameplay starting this season, we feel this is a perfect opportunity for everyone to start fresh as they compete on the ranked leaderboards. To accomplish this, we're reintroducing placement matches and resetting everyone's competitive skill rank, okay? Your journey to the top begins with 10 all-new placement matches. With everyone's ranks being reset, these 10 placement matches provides you with a high-stakes opportunity to make big gains in determining your new starting rank. As you progress through placement matches, there will be a predicted starting rank after each match. You'll only have one chance this year to run your placement matches, so pick your best heroes and stay hydrated because these games count for a lot. Ooh, high stakes. I mean, that's kind of why we play, right? Or at least that's why I play. I'm not even good, but I do like high stakes. It makes the game fun. Only one set of placement matches a year? Woo-wee! I don't have a single good character, so fuck it. Alright, so that's what it's going to look like. Very cool. That's just Overwatch 1. I know that's been like a meme. It's just Overwatch 1. Alright. I mean, hey, better late than never. Rise up to the rank of champion. So how high can you go? We're introducing the ultimate rank, Champion. This is the most prestigious tier above Grandmaster, intended to show who is the best among the most skilled players in the game. Even with the boosts that placement matches can provide, top-ranking players will still need to win a lot of games to reach Champion 1 and prove they are the best of the best. This is the most exclusive rank in the history of Overwatch, and we're on the edge of our seats to see who will achieve such heights in Season 9 and beyond. Let me just say it. Not me. And if you're watching this video, likely not us. Not us, dude. But it's cool. Still cool that it's possible. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that nice little graphic. It's purple. That's cool. New competitive rewards and Jade weapons. Season 9 introduces Jade weapon variants, unlockable with new 2024 competitive points. Earning Jade weapon variants will reflect your dedication to competitive play in 2024, not your highest rank achieved. Luckily, these new Jade weapon variants will not be as exclusive as the champion rank. You will progress towards earning competitive points just by playing the game mode, with more progress granted towards wins. Competitive points earned for winning and drawing a match have been rebalanced around this new progression system, which should make every match feel rewarding regardless of the outcome. Okay, cool. Does that mean you still get some if you lose? Because I'm into that. I lose quite often, so that'd be good for me. All right. Unlocking Jade weapons. Unlock a Jade weapon when you earn 3,000 competitive points. Alright, so the same rules as gold. Now, I'm curious, can you still buy the gold weapons? Oh, well, it looks like the next section is going to get into that. But the Jade, depending on the weapon, that can look cool. I think there are some where the gold might look a bit better. I mean, there are even some in the game now that just the default looks better, but I guess it's situational. Depends. Moving on. Legacy competitive points and golden weapons. Through the end of Season 8, players can still earn competitive points toward unlocking golden weapon variants. When Season 9 starts, your previously earned competitive points will be converted to legacy competitive points. Uh-oh, I don't know if I like the sound of that. When Season 9 begins, your competitive points from Season 8 are converted to legacy competitive points. So, at least it's 1-to-1. They've got 2,400 to 2,400, but I'm confused. Why is that a thing? You'll still be able to use legacy competitive points to unlock the golden weapon variants, but the way you receive legacy competitive points will change. Once the 2024 competitive year closes, any leftover 2024 competitive points will automatically be converted and added to your legacy competitive points, which can be used to unlock golden weapon variants. Oh, okay, I see. So you get normal competitive points, which you can use for Jade weapons, and then at the end of the season or year or whatever the fuck, it converts whatever remainder you have into legacy. So you cannot gain, at least based on what I'm reading here, you cannot gain legacy points, i.e. the points that you would use to buy golden weapons, by just playing competitive. It's only from a remainder of points that you would use to buy Jade weapons. That's what it seems like. Not sure how I feel about that, but I guess that's not really a big deal. End of the competitive year, your 2024 competitive points are converted to legacy competitive. All right, yeah, cool. Last chance to claim end of season bonuses. Starting in Season 9, competitive challenges that grant bonus competitive points are also changing. Season 8 will be the last season to claim end of season competitive challenges for Seasons 1 through 7. I suppose that makes sense. Log in before the end of Season 8 to grab any rewards from Season 7 or earlier that you haven't claimed yet. Once Season 9 begins, you will be unable to receive past competitive points from completed competitive challenges from Season 7 or earlier. You'll still be able to claim your Season 8 rewards during Season 9, but you must log in to receive that bonus before the end of Season 9. Okay, fine. Introducing changes to core gameplay. Alright, this is even bigger. Like, you know, this affects Even quick play. So I guess we're going to see what the fuck is up. Beyond the competitive rework, Season 9 features major changes to the fundamentals of Overwatch 2 gameplay that affect every hero. We've heard the community feedback around some gameplay pain points and developed changes to the core gameplay with these goals in mind. Deliver a more consistent feel to firing and landing your shots on your opponents, lessen the impacts of burst damage to allow for greater counterplay, and adjust where in-game healing and damage are effective to reduce stagnant team fights. Yo, my boys. My boys. Us bad players? If you're not one, this doesn't concern you, I suppose. But, dude, this might be the season for us baddies, bro. It might be. I don't know. All of these changes have been designed to work in combination to balance each other out, and we're excited for you to get in the game and experience them all at once. Alright? Making your shots feel good to hit. One of our main goals with these adjustments is to make firing your weapons and abilities feel more consistent without impacting the time to eliminate a target and without removing the overall feel of gameplay we all know and love. When examining how burst damage values have changed over time, we found that in most cases they've gone down in raw value, though they may not necessarily mean they became weaker relative to other changes. The 5v5 environment and new heroes of Overwatch 2 certainly factor into the perspective, but it's often overlooked that the player base's average skill level, game knowledge, and pace of gameplay are relatively higher now than when the game first launched. I mean, look, I'll say this. In Overwatch 1, I peaked gold. Overwatch 2, silver. I got worse, but most people didn't, so I'm very proud of you all. Alright, projectile size changes. Plus 0.05 meters for hit scan projectiles with a high rate of fire or spread, e.g. Tracer's pulse pistols or Reaper's Hellfire shotguns. Okay. Plus 0.08 meters for hit scan projectiles that are more precise, e.g. Cassidy's Peacekeeper and Soldier 76's Heavy Pulse Rifle. Okay. Plus 0.05 meters for travel time projectiles that are shotguns or have a very high rate of fire, e.g. Roadhog's Scrap Gun or Amatra's Void Accelerator. Okay. Plus 0.1 meters for travel time projectile with a speed greater than 50 meters per second, e.g. Zenyatta's Destruction Orb. Plus 0.15 meters for travel time projectile with a speed less than or equal to 50 meters per second, e.g. Pharah's Rocket Launcher. Very large projectiles with a base size greater than 0.5 meters have been excluded from these increases, e.g. Orisa's Energy Javelin and Reinhardt's Fire Strike. Wait a minute, okay, the numbers here get a little confusing for my little squirrel brain, but what I'm hearing is I think it's going to be easier for everyone to hit shots, which for me, that's like a huge deal. When it comes to aiming as a mechanical skill requirement, even players with excellent aim often mention how it can feel random whether a shot hits or not. Due largely in part to the whip speed movement acceleration heroes have when changing directions, combined with all the dashing, leaping, teleporting abilities, hitting your target can be very difficult. Crisp, responsive movement is important to the core gameplay feel, so we wouldn't want to just slow down player movement. Instead, we're improving hit consistency by making both damage-dealing hit scan and travel time projectiles larger. Heroes that have weapons or abilities that don't benefit from any projectile size changes will receive additional balance changes. However, we don't want to make too many hero adjustments before getting a better understanding of the effects from these initial changes, so tune in for more on individual heroes and future updates. Dude! Yo! It's the season for the baddies, bro! I suck at this fucking game, and now I'm gonna be able to hit shit! Oh my god, I should main Widowmaker! It's my time! Hell yeah, dude! Adjusting health pools to balance gameplay. Oh boy. Since we're increasing the average accuracy of nearly all heroes and want to keep time to kill similar, we're also increasing everyone's maximum health. We've already balanced damage values, damage boosts, critical damage breakpoints, and other factors around 200 to 250 HP heroes, so the new health ends up requiring at least one more hit from most heroes to eliminate an enemy. Okay. I guess that'll benefit me. You know, I will die less often. It's already kind of hard for me to get a kill sometimes because I suck. But, I mean, if that keeps me alive longer, then I guess it evens itself out. Health pool changes. 150 to 175 HP heroes increased by 25 HP. Tracer. Wearing the Tracer hat, by the way. 200 to 300 HP heroes increased by 500 HP. 300 plus HP tanks increased by 75 to 100 HP. Alright, everyone's beefy. Cool. If everyone's beefy, then no one's beefy, technically, right? So, I mean, if proportionally, if it all evens out, then I guess we're in business. Giving more self-reliance in team fights. Ooh. We also want to make sure that the flow of the team fight doesn't take away from individual player decisions that can determine the outcome of a match. Tanks already have a significant role in each team fight, as they often are the ones to take space and determine where each fight takes place. Whereas we want to enable more critical decision making among the damage and support roles. The changes to projectile size and health pools effectively reduce the impact of burst damage and tones down the relative strength of healing, meaning it will take longer to heal someone from 1 HP to full health. To ease the friction of an increased time to fully heal allies out of combat and enable support players to make more informed decisions on who to heal, everyone can now regenerate health passively at a rate of 20 healing per second after 5 seconds of not taking damage, and the support role passive heal has been adjusted to 2.5 seconds. Okay, there's a lot to unpack there, because if any of you have X installed on your phones, then you know that this has been a subject of hot debate, okay? Everyone gets passive healing now. And at first, when I read that, I was like, yo. So like, the heavy, flanky, dive, go on your own type heroes like Tracer, Genji, Sombra maybe, people like that. In my head, I was thinking, is this like a huge fucking deal for them? Because they were already the more self-reliant heroes and maybe they'd like peel to a health pack or something, but now they passively regenerate health? Holy shit. I thought for a second, I was like, yo, the dawn of the Tracer main? I don't know, because like, are the shitty players like me gonna like low-key be gods maybe? But honestly, 20 healing per second after 5 seconds of not taking damage doesn't seem like that big of a deal. It seems like a quality of life thing where you will just be able to not have to worry as much, especially if you're a solo queuer like I am most of the time. Like, I play with my boys too, but I solo queue a lot. So, I don't know. Maybe that'll be good for us. We'll see how that pans out. Because, again, I can't really give you the top 500 perspective. Shit, I can't even give you the out of metal rank perspective, bro. Diamond, I've never even seen that shit in my life. So, I mean, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But, you know, I'm excited. An increase to health pools and weakening of burst damage means that heroes live longer and team fights will take longer to conclude. To combat some of the potentially extreme situations here, we're also introducing a new damage passive, empowering them to more easily fulfill their role in securing eliminations, reducing in-combat healing, and potentially add an additional strategic layer to focus firing targets. Okay, I like that. Because it really seems like sometimes you could be doing the fucking most on a damage character, and it just doesn't matter because the amount of healing that goes on just outdoes anything you could possibly contribute. Again, this could just be me self-reporting how fucking bad I am, but it just feels that way, dude. Like, I like that they're reducing healing done when damage is being done to you. You shouldn't be able to out-heal damage. I feel like that's counterintuitive to just a fun first-person shooter, because healing is something where it's like, when you're on the brink, it can keep you in the fight a bit longer so that you can make the right decision and get yourself out of there alive. I don't think it should bail you out. You know, this isn't like a PvE MMO where the healer just bails you out. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it should be like a boon to you, but it shouldn't be the thing saving you. You know what I mean? I feel like damage should always take precedent over healing. And that's not me just, you know, being like, oh, I'm a damage main, so I think damage should get the bigger end of the stick. Like, because for the most of my Overwatch play experience, I've been a support player. Back in Overwatch 1, I would just fill. So whatever wasn't being played, I would play. And in Overwatch 1, a lot of the time, that was support. At least for me. So, you know, I still think you should not be able to out-heal damage. Because, I mean, that's kind of the rate of play gets fucked. And I feel like that's already a big problem for a lot of people now. So I'm glad that they're doing that. Role passives. New all heroes passive. Passively regenerate 20 health per second if not taking damage for 5 seconds. Cool. Damage roll passive. Dealing damage reduces the target's healing received by 20%. Cool. Support roll passive will now begin regenerating health after 2.5 seconds. Yeah, so they're a little, you know, less efficient at that, but it's fine. I don't know how that'll impact the greatest players of the game, but I don't really think that's going to impact me too much. Tank roll passive. Reduces knockback received, less ultimate charge generated by healing and damage received, increased health and roll queue game modes. Cool. At its core, Overwatch 2 is a competitive game, so it's important for the core systems and competitive system to be as intuitive and accessible as possible. In addition to these core system changes, we're introducing reworks to Pharah and Junkertown, which we'll go into in a later blog. For now, let us know what you think when Overwatch 2 Season 9 Champions launches on February 13th. Alright, so those are the notes. I'm excited to see how they're going to rework Pharah. I feel like she doesn't receive that much play in the higher ranks. In the metal ranks, where I am, we see her quite often. You know, she's not spammed, but she's not absent either. And I don't particularly struggle against Pharahs, you know. Sometimes if I have a character that maybe isn't the best up against her, I can rely on my team to take her out, like Junkrat, for example. But for me, it's also fun to sort of double mine myself up into the air and snipe the Pharah mid-air with Junkrat. I have done that before, and that's really fun and rewarding. But also, I could just be Soldier 76 and just fucking clip her the fuck out of the sky. I mean, I suck at this game, and I can still do that much. You know what I mean? So, I'm excited. I think I heard that they're trying to emphasize her ground play a lot more, and I think that's interesting. So, I guess we'll see. And if Junkertown's getting a rework, cool. I look forward to seeing it. Overall, I'm excited because Season 8 has just kind of felt like a nothing burger of a season. It's not like it was bad, but like nothing happened. I didn't buy the Battle Pass. Which is like the first time I haven't bought it, you know, because the Orisa skin just didn't tickle me, and none of the other skins tickled me. Of all the heroes that had skins in the battle passes, the only one that even looked kind of cool was Junker Queens to me, and I already have better skins for her, so I didn't feel the need to spend $10. And then not only that, but it's like, if I know that my ranks are being reset for Season 9, even playing competitive in Season 8 just kind of didn't seem like it mattered that much, so I haven't really been playing it. I mean, I guess I can still grind golden guns before those legacy points are just taken from me, or the ability to earn golden gun points is taken from me. But yeah, no, I look forward to Season 9. Like, that's the thing. Whether these changes suck or not, I still think it's cool that they're changing shit up radically. It keeps the game fun. Because, in my opinion, Season 8 has been the worst season. I still love this game, but it's like, it was the most boring to me. And to a lot of my friends, too. So, I feel like this is going to shake shit up. For better or for worse, it's going to shake shit up. But I don't want to judge it too harshly until it comes. So, you know, until then, I guess I'll see y'all later. And thanks for sticking around this far if you did. I know this isn't highly edited, and I don't splice in clips of any fun anime or video game gameplay or anything like that. But if you stuck around, thanks so much. And I'll see y'all next time. So, peace out.